And just for kicks and giggles, folks, I will take you up onto the garage portion of the roof so that you can see that it has been decked out in its entirety. So now, so you know that I wasn't playing, right? Now I'm on the other roof. So let's see what we find. Do you see the amount of space that's there? Continuous in that last row? Why is that important? Well, it's important because we start laying these shingles at the bottom row, right? So when you look and you see that much space consistent, and then you hop over to the other side, and you see the same amount of space consistent, that's really all a roofer needs to look at to know the quality of the install, because what we know is that we start in the bottom left corner and we work from bottom to top. So the fact that both of our installers, right, have finished with the same amount of space being exposed under the ridge means that these sides, the front, the left and the right, are installed identically, and they checked their work on the way up with a strike line to make sure that by the time they got to the top, everything is even. So you can see the unfortunate thing is that within the last few years, this surface was so badly wind damaged that the homeowner changed it himself. Had he would have called us prior to changing this roof surface, then we would have also been able to get this one incorporated. The unfortunate thing is when you do the repairs yourself, this one was probably in worse shape, you know, than the others and needed the attention. We picked up piles of sheathing as well, so we know that it was rotting out. You can see that stain right there was just a pile of sheathing and shingles. So the unfortunate thing is that when you do the repairs, then the problem is resolved and there's nothing really to claim in an insurance claim. So we don't have the final garage or final shed matching what is on the garage and the main, which are the only two surfaces that the homeowner paid for, or that the homeowner's insurer paid for. And because of that, right, we're okay with it because the shed that he changed recently can't be seen. All right. Now, one other thing that I'll point out is that this shed was found to have no wind damage whatsoever. Okay. In terms of square footage, every 10 by 10 surface area, 10 feet by 10 feet, 100 square feet, is what we consider 1 square, right? So the entirety of this surface of this shed was 1.15 squares, right? For every square, we use about 3 bundles of shingles. So for 1.5 square, figure about 4.5 bundles of shingles. Now, the cost was not covered, but any roofer, right, that's going to change and put a new shingle on that surface, new shingles on all the details over the window dormers, new shingles on this back garage. So when they're entertaining and poolside in the summer, everywhere that they can see has uniform shingles. So the aesthetic is on point and exactly as it should be. Had we not taken the 4.5 extra bundles of shingles that were not paid for to put on that shed, it wouldn't look correctly. And this homeowner has been so amazing for us that we really wanted to go the extra mile. You know, every detail that we found today, the carpentry that was not covered, as far as framing, we still knew it was our opportunity to replace the headboard there and the one beam that needed to be replaced on the outside. So that's been done. You know, the thin metal is being applied now to the headboard, and then the gutter will be reinstalled and reset where it belongs. So giving you the view from the garage, looking back at the house as well. And we are finished today. And again, I am Anthony. We are Signature Roofing, and we'll see you again next week.